If you're at a poverty-stricken club, this might be the tactic for you. Again, I don't know why these tactics are called these, but this one is called the 4-2-3-1 Poverty AKUTAC. I don't know, MKII. Your guess is as good as mine. But again, test it out with Manchester City. So I really wish I love that these people are creating all these tactics, these wonderful, amazing tactics that really work very well. And we'll see how this one does in just a minute. But I'd love to see someone use something other than Manchester City, who are going to win the league. If you want a tactic that is going to win the league, just download a tactic, throw it into Manchester City, and you're probably going to do fairly well. But that's why we don't do it with Manchester City. We do it with the Liverpool in second place, Aston Villa, and our championship side of Ipswich Town. So we're going to see how they do. I mean, Erling Haaland got, I can't read that, but it looks like 106 goals this season for Manchester City in his test. There's no other unfortunate, information about it. Just basically saying Manchester City did very well. So we're going to check it out with our three teams and see how they do. With all that said, let's jump into the Premier League and just take a look. Well, yet again in the Premier League, we see Liverpool coming tops, 99 points, 117 goals, a fantastic outing from them. Aston Villa in fifth, again, they fluctuate from anywhere from 7th and 8th all the way up to 2nd or 1st. So fifth place this time around, 80 points, 86 goals. They are in Champions League next season, so that's pretty nice. But let's jump into Liverpool's schedule and see what happened. Well, an almost fantastic, perfect run all the way through the domestic cups, all the way to the Carabao Cup final, 3-0 to Manchester United, winning that one, a trophy in hand. Fantastic job. Unfortunately, losing out to Tottenham in a penalty draw or penalty shootout in the FA Cup semis. You do beat Aston Villa, though, in the FA Cup quarters. Handily, too. But an absolutely unbeaten run in the Europa League, and you get a 4-0 thrashing over Rangers, trophy number 3. So overall, topping the league for Liverpool, fantastic job, no question about it. Europa League Cup, Carabao Cup, 2 other fantastic trophies. You do lose out in the semifinals of the FA Cup to Tottenham, though. That kind of hurts a little. But squad-wise, I mean, you're going to have some good outings. Nunez with 36 goals, Salah with 27. Well done. It's nice to see Nunez actually hitting the back of the net for once. 19 assists for Robertson. Trent with 16. Szoboszlai with 16 assists as well. Average rating a 7.31 though for Mohamed Salah. As we switch things up to Aston Villa's schedule, you can see domestically they didn't do the greatest of jobs. Carabao Cup 4th round, you're out against Chelsea almost immediately. 1-1 in penalties. You get to the FA Cup quarters, but we did see against Liverpool they lose 5-0. However, you only have one blemish in the entirety of the Conference League. You got a couple of draws, but still, you get to the final. You beat, is it Vitoria Sport Club or something like Sporte Club or something like that? But you beat Vitoria 3-1. Fantastic job there. You get the Conference League final. You get the trophy. Squad-wise, let's see. Goals, Jacob Ramsey with 24. Moussa Diaby with 22. Assists, you get 17 for McGinn, 12 with Bailey. You got, several in the double digits at least. 7-5-0 for Robin Olsen in that one appearance, though. But Jacob Ramsey with a 7.34. Now, Ollie Watkins did go back to Saudi Arabia, though, for $42 million. So if you're looking to off-sell some players and still do somewhat well with Aston Villa, that could be an option. Data Hub, though, for Liverpool, clearly attacking. You've seen it time and time again. You'll see it time and time again after this. 3.08 goals per game. Well done. 0.92 conceded. That's a little higher than usual. And a 0.89 XG against. Aston Villa doing a little bit downward trend of the goals and shots, but non-penalty expected goals are doing well. Dribbles they've got there too. Goals per game 2.26 and a conceded of 1.16 XG against 1.33. Premier League stats. Most points per game, you get 2.61 points per game for Liverpool. Aston Villa in 5th with 2.11. But the meat of it, most goals, Liverpool 117. Well done. 86 for Aston Villa, still getting into 3rd and only 1 down from Tottenham. So not too bad for them either. Few shots against, Liverpool in 3rd with 255. Aston Villa all the way down in 7th with 363. Most possession, 56% for Liverpool. Dribbles made, Liverpool in 4th with 673 and Aston Villa in 6th with 635. Most shots for Liverpool in 1st with 722. Aston Villa, a drop with 564 in 2nd, though. But now, if you have seen any of my tactics talks in the last 2 to 3 weeks, you'll know what's coming next. Yep, Ipswich Town in 1st place, 101 points, 119 goals for. Fantastic job. Norwich getting actually 104 in the league itself, But overall, Ipswich doing a fantastic job, as usual. Unfortunately, that is not the case in the domestic cups. Carabao Cup second round, you lose out to Southampton in penalties. The FA Cup third round to Fleetwood, 0-2. So overall, the championship is always where it's going to be for Ipswich Town. First place, 101 points, well done. FA Cup, Carabao Cup, though, not very well done at all. And that shows in only 6 greens here. I mean, we've seen that in the past, and they still get first place, but still. 21 goals for Chaplin, 11 for Hirsch, 7 starts. That just is tough. 25 assists, though, for Leif Davis. He finally sticks around for us. And then a 7-3-2 for Harry Clark. Championship stats, most points per game, 2.20 flat with Ipswich Town. Most goals, first place, of course, 119. Fewest shots against, 352 in first. Possession, you get 5th place with 55%. Most dribbles made in 6th with 740. And most shots for in first with 779. That's a doozy. But now let us take a look at this lovely, funky, I don't think it's asymmetric, it's just off formation. So I love these types where it's just, let's just throw players everywhere and see how it works. But we start out with a sweeper keeper in defend, fullback on the left and right in attack, ball playing defenders in the central spots, a Siga de Volante in attack next to a Regista in support, inside forward in support on the left and the right, and then a shadow striker just pushed off to the right in attack, and an advanced forward in attack up front. And if you want to see where some of these marks specific positions or players are, just let me know in the comments and I'm happy to revisit and let you know. Mentality is attacking, in possession attacking with his narrow, approach plays pass to space, underlap on the left and the right, focus play down the left and the right, passing directness is shorter, tempo is higher, low crosses and run at defense. In transition, counter press, counter, distribute quickly and roll it out. And then out of possession, a high press line of engagement, a much higher defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent your goalkeeper distribution, get stuck in, step up more, and invite crosses. But now, how did it do for our 3 teams? Clearly, the whole running issue now that I have with this new database update in the last couple of weeks is that Ipswich Town is a phenomenal club. They used to be scheduled for 9th place or thereabouts, 10th place, I think, actually, in the media prediction, but they're constantly getting first place. So is this tactic working? Is it the database update and they've just boosted the team so drastically that they're just clearly front runners? I don't know. But I mean, in all these tactical talks we've been doing, Ipswich Town is becoming in first place, and it's been a fantastic mark. And if we take a look, sorry, I should have taken a look earlier, but 119 goals for championship trophy. It's an insane season. I mean, we've seen some better in the last 2 weeks, but still, this is a pretty nice one. And Liverpool also consistently getting first place, 99 points, well ahead of Tottenham, 11 points clear, 117 goals. Now, Aston Villa is where the question mark is. You know, are they going to end in 8th or 9th? Or are they going to end in 2nd or 1st? Who knows? This time around, they went dead center. 5th place, 80 points, 86 goals. Not bad. They do get Champions League next season. So definitely one to test out. Try it and see how it works for you. And see if you can get them gelling like they did kind of here, I guess. But that's it for me. 7FM for the Football Manager blog channel saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.